What's up, guys? It's Zoe TV. Today's video, I want to show you an exciting patch coming out the last Oasis this week, and I kind of wanted to do a video because they haven't released a changelog yet, and I wanted to get some of this information out to you guys so you can see, because I've been kind of testing with it and tinkering with it the last few days on the test branch. So let's go ahead and dive right into it. One of the first things you'll notice right off the bat is they kind of changed the world map. They added a lot more detail. This looks really cool. I like it. It adds a little bit more, as I said, detail to it. It shows you quickly where all the active maps are. I really like it. It's a step in the right direction for the game itself. So let's go ahead and jump into the game, and I will show you some of the other updates that they have done recently. Alright, so we're waiting to log in here, and I'll show you the first thing. One of the first things that I like that they did was they added like a shadow bubble. So kind of what I see is the shadow bubble you can't see in and you can't see out. I'm hoping this will make it so people that are already in the zone, and if you zone in, you can't see that ship. They won't be able to see your ship until you break the bubble. And the same instance with the person that brings the ship in. Hopefully they won't be able to see other ships. So that way when you zone in, you won't have 4 ships on your bubble. So you can see right here I have this little darkness all around me. I have like a little bubble, and at the moment I break this bubble, you will be able to see everything. It will light up. Pretty cool. I like it. I think it's definitely a step in the right direction. They've been doing a lot of different changes, and while I'm right here on the walker, another cool change that they did do is you can actually see your walker weight now. They changed how it shows on the right hand side. It's not overlaid where before weight would be on top of the number and you couldn't really read how much weight you had. All they did was they kind of stretched out the sands in the gear. They spaced it out a little bit more so you can actually see your walker weight. Definitely needed to be done because you couldn't tell sometimes how much weight you had on your walkers. And on the bigger walkers like the Tusker and the Titan and stuff like that, it was a pain to know how close you were to not being able to move, because once you hit double the weight, you can't move unless you have like pack mules, which change your weight a little bit, but that's another story. So you can see that they did that right there. The other thing I want to show you guys that they did add is the ability for Discord integration. That's this button right here. If you click that, it will come up with a webhook. You put your webhook in, and then it will post the information into your Discord channel, and you can pick whatever channel you want. I have mine set to a log channel. So anytime I zone a walker in, it will show and post that in the logs. Now, they don't currently have it set up to show if you destroy something or do something like that or loot a proxy. I'm sure they'll have more features of that as time goes on, but that's definitely something that needed to be done where you could see at least now who zones in a walker and who does that type of stuff. Make it a little bit better for, tracking those people that are trying to inside or do those type of grimy things. Only time will tell. The other thing I wanted to show you is in the edit ownership tab, you don't have to transfer your walker to clan now to be able to restrict access to clan members. What I mean is if your ship is clan shared, you can actually restrict access to veterans, leaders, or unrestrict the access to everybody. Before, you had to transfer it to the clan before you could get these options to show up. So I like that. I think that's a really cool feature. I'm glad they did that. They definitely are doing some more QOL updates, quality of life updates for the game, and it will help it overall. Now, another thing that they changed in this update, which they changed yesterday, and I don't know if this is just they took it out or decided not to do it, but in yesterday's patch, you couldn't grapple these wings. Today, I see that I can grapple the wings. In my opinion, I think they should have it so you can't grapple the wings, because you got a lot of griefers who would just, grapple back and forth from wing to wing to wing to wing to wing for 30 minutes long and just try to troll you and keep combat logging you for 30 minutes to an hour, however long, to keep you combated. So I think they should keep that update that they were going to have in the game. I don't know if they're just tweaking it more because it was causing some bug issues, but yesterday when I was testing this, you couldn't grapple these wings. You wouldn't even get the grapple mark on the wing. Okay. The other thing I wanted to go over is walker climbers. Walker climbers have been changed. You can no longer instantly double click and then get teleported on the ship. If you single click, it'll work. If you double click, it'll just send you up in the air. As you can see, I double click, sent me up in the air. Single click, it works. It is a little finicky. Excuse me. If you do it and your vision is obstructed a little bit, it sometimes will work, sometimes won't. As you can see there, it worked just because I'm trying to test it right now. But if sometimes it won't work, sometimes it will work. I think you get the gist of that. Fairly simple. The other thing I wanted to show you is they came out with a new station. It's called the Obsidian Machine. It's going to be able to produce lava fuel. Now, I don't know entirely what the lava fuel is going to be used for. I'm guessing it will be for, like, similar to liquid fuel. Maybe it is for cooking up obsidian. Maybe you can. I'm sure you could use it for cooking up ingots and other stuff like that. Probably it'll burn longer. Maybe it'll burn quicker. Not entirely sure. Haven't got a chance to check that out, but I know they have a new machine. It's the Obsidian Machine. Make you want to use the host station and stuff like that. You maybe collect obsidian and stuff. Who knows? Looks kind of neat. I definitely like that. They definitely need to add a couple more different variations of stuff in the game. Get a little bit more content out. The other thing I wanted to show you is they added new wings to a lot of different walkers. I'm not sure if the toboggan had heavy wings before, but I can tell you for sure the Stilleto didn't have heavy wings. It also has skirmish wings now. So I like that. Before with the Stilleto, you only could get like small and medium. And the other cool thing on this is, notice how it shows you the HP. Well, certain wings have torque bonuses, and they actually display the torque bonus on the description of the wing. So it makes it a little bit easier for you to find out. So that is definitely pretty cool. I like that. So from what I've seen, I think the Stilleto gets it. I think the toboggan gets the skirmish wings. I don't know if this had the heavy wings before. I'm sure that some of these ships will get them too. I don't have those blueprints unlocked. But I think the Mollusk had the heavy wings, but it also gets the skirmish. It had its heavy wings before, but now it has the skirmish wings. I'm hoping maybe the Buffalo gets the skirmish wings. That'd be kind of neat. I don't see any leg upgrades for the Buffalo at the moment. It's kind of sad. I wish they had like heavy legs or something like that for the Buffalo, but they haven't added that yet. So we'll have to see in due time. One of the other things I did notice, and I always had this issue before because I have two microphones. I have this microphone here and then this microphone right here, is they added the ability to change your mic input. So you can actually, if you have your two mics, you can select which mic you want to use. Just a neat little thing I figured out yesterday also. One of the things is, if you didn't hear right there, bird chirpings. They have bird chirping noises and added some new sound effects. Not really sure where the birds are coming from in the desert right here, but yeah, you can hear birds chirping. Kind of cool. I'm not really sure. They should probably maybe have it in certain areas, not like here in the desert where there's no fucking birds, but okay, whatever. Also, the next thing is, yesterday when I was testing this a little bit, Nurrs don't seem to follow you to the ends of the earth. Before, if you drove a proxy walker in, a Nurr would just follow you and follow you and follow you until you like kill them or outran them. They kind of follow you for a good distance, and then they'll kind of taper off. So I like that. I mean, especially if you're driving in slower vehicles like a proxy walker or something. They don't just flip the freaking vehicle all over the place and stuff. Now they changed the coding a little bit. And I do want to say, though, the graphic and the performance in the test branch seems way better. Way better. Everything just looks so much clean and defined, and I have the same exact settings as I do on the live branch. Everything just seems smoother. When you run into trees, when you run over rocks, when you hit stuff, the collision and everything seems a lot better. I really think this is definitely a step in the right direction. I like a lot of the improvements that they made. And the other thing is, yesterday when I was touching this, I believe you can catch on fire. Some people were throwing the fire bombs and stuff like that, and people were catching on fire. So your players can actually catch on fire now, so that's kind of neat. The other thing I saw, and I haven't tested it myself, is I saw some people that have explosives in barrels, and the barrels can blow up or something. I haven't got a chance really to test that much myself, but I did see some people doing that yesterday. I'll have to mess around and try to see how that works and everything. And one of the last things I was saving, the best for last, is they're coming out with 3 different modules. Yesterday I was trying to module farm a little bit. Didn't get any modules on this except some, not the new ones anyway. I got Bull Rush and Life Force and some other stupid modules. But the 3 modules they're coming out with is Fireproof, Harpoon Protection, and Pack Speed, which are great modules. I'm super excited to see these new modules come out. Not exactly sure what the Fireproof does, but what I'm guessing is either A, it will make it so you can drive over lava and you have fire protection on your legs or something, or B, it will make it harder for people to zero your walkers. Not sure which way they're going with it, but it would be definitely cool if you could add more modules of Fireproof, and then that require them to use a lot more walkers to haul it or zero your walker. That'd be kind of neat. Harpoon Protection, same instance. I'm assuming that will make it so you can't make it have a hit chance miss for harpoons. So say, for example, if I get hit with a harpoon, it has a 10% chance to fail or 2% chance to not the harpoon or something like that. That's just what I'm guessing it is. And then obviously the pack speed bonus for bases is pretty self-explanatory. I'm assuming that's kind of like, the craftsman's, where if or weightless or whatever one you want to use, it will increase, the pack speed time or the unpack speed time by, 10% per module. So hopefully that will make pack bases a lot better, because currently not a lot of people use pack bases because it's just so easy to be grief. And if you got anything over, a couple, like 100, 200 blocks, it just takes like a very long time to get your base out. It's just ridiculous. The other thing I wanted to say is yesterday I noticed your chat scrolling. So if people are typing in chat, the scroll wheel is a lot easier to scroll through. I don't want to do it right now because I have my enter key set up to do stop recording, and I had to record this video 2 times and I forgot to delete the hotkey. But if you have a bunch of people typing in chat and you want to go back and scroll through the messages, it's way easier now. Before, it was super finicky. You could be sitting there trying to scroll up and down and it just wouldn't work. But all you do is you hit enter, and then you have on the right hand side of the chat box, you have that little bar, and you just left click on it and you can drag it up. It's super easy. Let me see if they changed any of the animations for retracting wings. Okay, that doesn't look like maybe they made it. Nope. The retract wing animation is kind of I don't think this is the same. I think they went down before. These kind of just stand straight up. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. They have a lot of good changes coming into the works this week. One of my most favorite ones is the Discord integration. With when you go into your Discord, it has the Discord integration right here, and all your logs will go over Discord. I think that's definitely a good step in the right direction. I'm kind of excited to see what other stuff they'll release, because they haven't even released the patch notes for this yet, the change log. So we don't know if there's some other stuff that I haven't found yet. Some Easter eggs in the game that we haven't found yet for the patches. Only time will tell. But thank you guys, appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to leave them below, and make sure you hit that sub button and like. Appreciate you guys. See you later. And feel free to always stop by my Twitch page. I stream sometimes every night, every other night. I'll leave that information right below. But anyway, guys, thank you, appreciate it. Have a good night. See you later.